Good afternoon, everyone tuning in. This is Caitlin Pizzeni. I am the general manager, owner of Cape Ann Lanes here in Gloucester, Massachusetts, and a Cape Ann Chamber board member. And we're excited to be here with Streamography. Andrew Nicastro, the chief streamographer, is helping us host this webinar today. So if anyone has any streaming needs, be sure to contact him. His website is streamography.com, and his phone number is 978-810-0553. So today we're going to go through how to utilize your member directory as best as possible so you can have a great listing on the Cape Ann Chamber of Commerce website. And this will just help direct people to your business. So it's a win-win for everybody. So the first thing we're going to go to, we're on the homepage of the Cape Ann Chamber of Commerce. It's capeannchamber.com, as you can see. I'm just going to go to member login up here in the corner and click on that. If you do not have or know your login, make sure you contact Barb here at the chamber. You can call or email her and she will help set you up. So the first thing we're going to do now, I'm just going to log in here. And this will take me to my personal member directory page. So as you can see, here's the dashboard. If you ever need to go back home, there's home, there's a directory so you can look at other people. What we're going to focus on first is how to update your personal information. So the first thing we're going to go over to is in the shortcut section, the personal information tab. And this is my profile. So I've already completed most of my profile. I found a couple of things while we were going over this that I can actually enhance, but most of it's already filled in. So you can see I have my name, my title, my contact preference, so you can set that whatever you want to be, email, phone, fax, no communication, which is probably not a good idea, but it works for some people. And then all of my information for our organization for Cape Ann Lanes. So that's a pretty simple one. It's just like filling out any online form. What I did notice is that I did not have my bio filled in yet, so I can actually go through, I hadn't done that yet. So I can actually go through and type a bio so that you can know who I am, not just my organization. And then when I'm listed on, I'm going to switch to a tab here. This is my public profile that shows up on the Cape Ann Chamber website, not just for members, but for anyone who searches my business on the Cape Ann Chamber. So when I go here, when I add my profile, my bio, it'll actually show up on this tab in the rep info as well. So I'm going to add that later, but for right now, we will go through, and as long as all of your other information is added, the bio is actually up to you. You don't have to do it. It's not required. I can save changes. And then we're going to go ahead and go on to doing some more of the basic additions. So when you're in your personal, you can see your username and password here. You can change your password if you need to. And then the next very important part, because people are very visual this day and age and people will recognize you by your photos, is to add a photo. And this is what shows up in your member directory up here in the corner. It's not your logo, so it's not necessarily what shows up on this page, the public one. This is what shows up for people. So it can be a picture of you, it can be a picture of your business. I just have our iconic bowl sign here. And then you always want to make sure you save your changes. So actually, I'll go through, I'm just going to click to add the photo. You actually just hit the upload here. It'll tell you if the sizing is correct. Usually just a square one is perfect. And it needs to be, I believe, in a JPEG or probably a PNG file. Social networks. This is very important. This is how people can connect to you. So this directory is awesome. It actually already has all of the basic social networks here. So what you can do is actually go through and the ones that you have, add your link so that people can see and connect with you. And then you can verify the link, so it'll go to that page. So that worked, which is great and easy. And Instagram as well. And it goes to our page. So that's a great way to get people funneled to your social networking sites as well. So then save the changes. If you don't have the other ones, you can just leave it. But those are the two that we primarily use, so those are the two that I am updating. Now, display preferences is very important. This section here will help you decide which ones you want your members, the other chamber members to see in the member directory, and what you want it to show on the public side when customers come to your page. So I have it allowed so that members can see everything, and then I have it so that I'm going to update some of these things so that they can see, the public can also see. So now I just updated this. I'm not going to click cell phone number because I already get too many calls on that. I'm going to save the changes. And now when I go back to our public listing and refresh, it will now change. It just added a Facebook and Instagram button right on here. So now people can actually contact me that way as well, which is really handy because the more ways that you have for people to contact you, it's always better. People don't like to look for things nowadays, so make it easy for them.